And let's talk about stuckness. I've been feeling stuck recently. I would say actually for an increasing number of months now. The first half of the year was really good for me in the work that I do, and I don't know, life in general. It kind of felt like things had a momentum and a flow to them, and yeah, it felt really good to be in that. And since I took a bit of time off in July to go back to the UK, I don't know, it's like I can't quite, I get little bits of momentum, particularly at points of my cycle, and then, I don't know, just life keeps throwing curveballs at me, most recently kittens, which, yeah, I just, in the sense of like not quite being able to catch my breath, catch the momentum, catch the wave again. And it's having me feel just a bit kind of like stuck, and like, what do I do, and am I doing the right things, and should I be doing something different? And what I notice is this pattern in me to want to fix it. Yeah, that flow must be good, stuck must be bad, and so if I'm stuck, I have to get back here to flow. This is like the right place to be. And sure, it feels really good, but I want to allow for the possibility that maybe stuck is also part of the process. Like, it's autumn. I know in the southern hemisphere now, so technically it's spring here, but I think something in me, I've been growing up in the UK, something in me at a cellular level, it's November. It's the autumn of the year, I can't help it. Maybe I'm meant to be stuck. Maybe stuckness is the cue to slow down and be still for long enough to allow the answers to emerge. That there are definitely times in life to take action, to drive things forward, to be rational and strategic and head-based. And I'm just allowing for the possibility at the moment that maybe this isn't one of those times. Maybe this is one of those times where I'm meant to be stuck, I'm meant to be still, and I'm meant to, Rachel Blackman, I think she got it from somewhere else, I don't remember where, so about this like defocalized. Yeah, so rather than like fixating on the problem, it's like, oh, like what happens when I allow my vision to be diffuse? What happens when I allow myself to feel and not have all the answers? And yeah, I've got a particular client that I'm working with at the moment who really comes to mind as I'm thinking about this, and they're kind of like, but I've got to have an answer. And I'm just like, I don't know, if I allow myself the possibility that I don't have to have an answer, and I don't know, a little bit like thrashing around in quicksand, that it's the thrashing around and like the trying to fix it that makes the situation worse. It's like being in like muddy, I'm going to mix my metaphors now, but like being in muddy water, like the more I kind of like kick and splash around, like the more silt I'm kicking up and the harder it is to see. And I don't know, just, I guess I've been like round this loop enough times now to start to recognise that maybe my default way of doing, and like the need to take action and to make stuff happen and to have an answer, maybe that's not the only way to approach this situation. And maybe it's not the only way, but maybe it's not even the best way. And maybe I actually might get more out of like taking my foot off the accelerator for a little bit, stop, sitting in front of my laptop, like demanding that answers come. And I'm actually, speaking of Rachel Blackman, I'm about to do a 4-week course with her called Tending the Soul of Your Business. And it feels exactly what I need right now. Like, I've been working with George Cowell this year, and it's been amazing. Like, I love George. It's so grounded and practical, and here are the steps, and here's the spreadsheet. And it's been just what I've needed. And I wonder now whether I need to like take take the step back, and this thing with Rachel seems to be coming at just the right moment to be able to take that step back and what is the soul of this? You know, it's been a couple of years since I kind of articulated like recovering perfectionism as this kind of organising principle about my work, and it still feels really true. And things are shifting. Like I'm noticing it in my own life, the things that I'm reading, the things that I'm interested in. I'm feeling much more politically engaged than I have for a while. I'm reading a lot about like anti-capitalism and decolonisation and feminism, and maybe I'm really late to the party. But about what does my life look? What does my work look like if that's part of it? So yeah, no answers, a lot of stuckness, and I feel quite excited by the possibility that maybe stuck is exactly where I'm meant to be right now. That it's my body, spirit, you know, like whatever you want to call it. Something is telling me that now is the time to be still and to listen and to not try to fix it. I don't know. If I'm broke in 6 months, then maybe we can agree that maybe it wasn't the best solution. But who knows? Maybe it is exactly the right solution. That's what I'm going to allow myself. And I'm curious what happens for you if you allow for the possibility that stuck is exactly where you're meant to be, that it's exactly the right thing that you need to be able to find the way through. So if that resonates for you, I'd love to hear. And if it doesn't resonate for you, I want to hear that too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just allowing for the possibility, and that feels good. So thank you. You've been here live, and I'll see you next time.